Just 5 years later, he became a world champion at the same distance. Just going to show you what can come from a meet like this. Phil talked about this other Olympic legend earlier in regards to the 100-meter hurdles. Our meet record holder in that event, Sydney McLaughlin-Lavroni, came here a few years ago to run her lesser hurdling event, but she loves to get that early season training, and she ran 12:92 back in 2021. You saw some of our field event athletes in those throws, in the jumps as well. Christian Taylor, greatest American triple jumper in history, holds the triple jump meet record here as well. All-time greats making history at Bryan Clay. Let's get back to our third and final section of the 4x4. In this three-man stagger from the inside out, we've got Redlands, Pepperdine, Omaha, Southern Utah, and Winona State. I can hear the Omaha teammates cheering on Becca Campbell in lane number 4, trying to make up some ground for the team from Nebraska. Let's see if they can get back into the mix as we hit the top of the stretch. The first of 4 times around, it is going to be Winona State. Warriors on the outside, just ahead of Southern Utah in second. First handover around 56, not slightly quicker. And you think about our time to beat that 3:39 flat, it's just under 55 seconds for an average 400-meter split. Can we get it done? Looks like Omaha's done some border shuffling, and Southern Utah has done some baton shuffling from left to right hand on that backstretch. Nice to do it with some clearance. It is Winona State, Southern Utah, and Omaha, who initially had Lily Smith listed as their third leg, but you can hear her teammates cheering her on. She has been moved to the number 2 leg for our third place team. We don't get to talk too much about Winona State. They deserve all of our attention. They've got Lexi Urban, just a freshman, running this second stick. Into the third leg she goes with a full head of steam, just beneath 152. So a nice run for the ladies from Winona, Minnesota. And another member of the Northern Sun Intercollegiate Athletic Conference, the NSIC. They're going to be tough to catch. Just barely over a lap and a half remaining in this 4x4. Single file down the backstretch are our second, third, and fourth teams trying to chase down Winona State. It's Omaha up into second over Utah State and Pepperdine. Redlands looks to be holding up the rear right now as they're rounding the final bend. A great third leg by Omaha. We saw them make that huge breakaway, but they're starting to fade a little bit as Winona State reasserts its gap. One final exchange at 2:46. Leading by 4 seconds over the rest. Still that battle for second. Omaha, Pepperdine, Southern Utah being captured brilliantly by our drone shot just to see how far apart our teams are from first to fifth. Covering nearly the entire length of the straightaway as they hit the final 200. Winona State. Nobody's going to stop the Warriors here with great services by Carissa Birch, Lexi Urban, and Adeline Barkley. It's Alyssa Larson's turn to bring them home off the final turn. Starting to lose a little bit of that advantage, but still with around 20 meters of cushion. It's going to be Winona State. Omaha in a fight with Southern Utah for the silver. Just beneath 3:43, Winona State takes the win. Omaha second, Southern Utah third. 3:33.11 official for Winona State. They're going to move themselves up significantly in those Division II rankings. Their only athlete or relay entered in the top ranks on Division II heading into today was one of their steeplechasers, Ella Voigt. came in number 6 in D2, but now they're 4x4 is going to have a little something to say on the national conversation as well. With 3:43.11, including all the performances that we've seen today, should be just inside that top 16. Let's rewatch the making of a potential national qualifier out of the proverbial slow heat. Winona State was not afraid when they drew that lane 6, knowing that they wouldn't have anyone to chase down. Sometimes as a 400 sprinter, you prefer to have a target. But once we were broken in, Winona State was time trialing it. Clean handoffs, great usage of that 20-meter exchange zone. You want to hand off as close to that start-finish line as possible. And there's Larson bringing home, sealing the deal right at 3:43 flat. Western Washington, though, with a new number 2 time on the season for D2, will have the win at the Brian Clay Invitational 4x400 meter relay. All of our